Hey guys, so I am back today to finally do another pregnancy update. The reason I did not do one for the past 4 weeks was mainly because not a lot had changed till about the past week and a half, and so it would have been just very redundant in the same things, and I hadn't picked up anything, so now I have a bunch of things to show you guys and some new symptoms and stuff, so we're gonna go ahead and hop right into it because this could be a bit long. First question is, how far along are you? And I am 12 weeks, like I said, so I have just 1 week left until my second trimester. Kind of crazy how fast it's going. The second question is total weight gain so far. I actually do not own a scale in my home, so I only have the weight from when I go to my doctor's appointment. So my first appointment I was at 154 and my second appointment I was at 150. So I currently actually have lost 4 pounds from my last appointment, which was about a week and a half ago. So right now I don't know. The next question is, are you wearing maternity clothes? And yes, I am, mainly maternity pants. I actually was really liking the half panel ones before, and now I'm liking the full panel ones. I don't really know why, because I definitely don't need full panel ones now, but I like my full panel pair better than I do my half panel. Don't know why. But yes, I am, just mainly because my stomach is a little bit too big for some of my pants, so I enjoy wearing them because they're roomy and you don't have to zip anything up, they're just easy. Next question is, any stretch marks? No, I do not have any stretch marks yet. Question number 5 is, how is your sleep? Currently right now my sleep is pretty crappy because I get up to go to the bathroom every half hour to hour about every night. So I'm not getting a very long amount of sleep in, so not the best. Question number 6 is best moment of the month so far, and that would be that we finally got to hear the baby's heartbeat. So that was exciting to get to actually like hear something instead of just seeing it visually. So that was exciting. Question number 7 is, do you miss anything? And going along with sleep, yes, I miss sleeping through the night, or at least getting a good like 3-hour block in like I was in the beginning, because now it's about every half hour to an hour I wake up. Question number 8 is, have you felt any movement yet? And no, I have not. But according to my little app, he is moving around in there, he's just too small to feel. Question number 9 is, are you having any cravings? I have not had any weird cravings like pickles and ice cream or something like that. I definitely am loving Panera a lot lately. I don't know why, but I really like Panera and fruit, which I was already a fruit person, but I find myself craving Panera. And that's really the only out of the norm thing I would say. I liked Panera before, but like I could eat it every day if I wanted to, probably. Question number 10 is, anything making you queasy or sick? The thought, the look, the pictures of broccoli. It doesn't actually make me like throw up, but it just makes me want to be sick. Like I don't want to talk about it anymore because it's just gross. But it's not actually making me sick, but I don't find that I want fast food anymore, which is not a bad thing at all. I used to be a huge Taco Bell lover, and Ryan has even pointed out that he's brought up Taco Bell, and I'm like, no, not Taco Bell. And for me to say not Taco Bell, that's kind of a big deal because I love Taco Bell. So I pretty much am just kind of turned off to any kind of fast food. I would rather have like Chipotle or Panera if we're going to like a quick food place over having like Taco Bell, McDonald's, or anything like that. Question number 11 is, are you having any morning sickness? And I'm not sure if I talked about this in the first one because I didn't see it on my list, so I added it. And I don't actually have morning sickness, like just randomly getting sick. The only reason I have thrown up, and it was 4 times I think I've thrown up, is because I had an issue before I was pregnant where if I got too hungry, I would get nauseous and I would dry heave. Well, not nauseous, I would just dry heave because I needed to get something in my stomach. And because I eat way more often, and I'll talk about that in a little bit, there is food in my stomach when I get to that point. So instead of me just dry heaving because there is stuff in my stomach, I end up throwing up. So it was my own fault for not getting food fast enough, because if I literally don't get food within like 2 minutes of that quick turn on of me being really, really hungry, then I will start dry heaving. So that's the only reason. I haven't had any just random sickness. So it's only been a total of 4 times, I think. Question 12 is, any weird symptoms? And I have heard some women mention this, and I have like a hairier stomach. I'm not like a gorilla, like it's not like that. Like you can't tell just from like seeing my stomach from like a few feet away, but if you're inspecting it from a few inches, there's more hair on there, which other women have mentioned it, so it must be normal for some people. I don't know. And then going along with the last question, it's not really a weird thing, but I am starving all the time. So it goes from I'm perfectly okay to a half hour later, I am starving. So I'm pretty much needing to eat between a half hour and an hour all the time having to grab something. The good news is I don't have as much of an appetite during my meals, so I don't eat quite as much. So the snacking more regularly is not as big of a deal. I don't have to worry about gaining a bunch of weight, as well as because I keep a lot of fruit in the house and healthy quick snacks that I can grab. So I'm not worrying about just, you know, reaching for the bag of chips over reaching for strawberries or raspberries instead. Question number 13 is, have you started to show yet? The answer to this would be yes and no. I'm kind of at that stage where you probably shouldn't ask a person if they're pregnant because there's a chance they might not be. They might just be bloated or possibly gained a little bit of weight. So I do have a little bit of a stomach. My mom insists that I have a little baby bump, and it definitely is more noticeable, and the lower part of my stomach sticks out more. I'll show you guys a belly shot at the end. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. So it is a little bit there. It's very low down though, and it's not extremely noticeable. And like I said, it's something that if you saw it in a person, you probably shouldn't ask them if they're pregnant, because there's a chance it could just be like a food baby or something and not an actual baby. Number 14 is, do you know the gender yet? No, we do not, but we should find out within the next 4 to 6 weeks-ish. Hopefully. Number 15 is, are you having any labor signs? And definitely not yet. Number 16 is your belly button in or out? And it is still in, not out. Got a while ago before that probably happens. Number 17 is, are your wedding rings on or off? And they are still on and plenty of room to move. Number 18 is, are you happy or moody all the time? I would say I'm in a pretty good mood most of the time. It's more just, it's very easy for my flip to switch and me just get really annoyed. So it's not that like for 4 hours I'm really happy and for 4 hours I'm really upset. It's more, I'm in a pretty good mood all the time. It's just something very small could upset me and quickly make me angry. So kind of moody, I guess, but not completely. Number 19 is, what are you looking forward to most? And currently right now would be finding out the gender. My husband, Ryan, is pretty set on the fact that it's a boy. Not that he wants a boy, but he just thinks it's a boy. I really don't know. I have no idea. According to my skin, it is probably a girl, but I don't know. I'm just excited so I can buy some baby stuff, and my sister can get off my back about asking if it's a girl or boy. Number 20 is, have you bought any baby products yet? And I do have a few things to show you guys this time, so I gotta go get them. So the first thing is our first baby clothing item that we bought, and it is gender neutral, at least in my mind. I'm not a big fan of thinking that if you have a girl they need to wear only pink. I don't like that. I've never liked pink or purple. I really don't like purple. So I like the idea of having other clothes other than pink or purple if we do have a girl. So this is like the little tiger butt pants. They're super cute. And then they come with 2 onesies. This one which says Daddy's Little Tiger, and then it has a long sleeve one with just a little tiger on it, and it does have the little fold over sleeves so they don't scratch their face or anything, which is nice. And I got this at TJ Maxx and it was like $8 for the set, so it was really inexpensive. And if it's a girl, I can just add an orange bow and we're good to go. The next item is kind of large, and that is this thing. It's a pillow. It's a body pillow. I got it off a site called No More Rack, and it was $23. It's originally $80. The site like basically has more higher end stuff that they sell for super inexpensive. So I got that off of there, and it's very soft and comfy. It's memory foam, but perfect for me, and you can bend it all certain ways that you need. The next item goes along with the reason that I think I'm having a girl, and that is that I have had to purchase actually some good makeup because I didn't really have acne problems before, but I am currently, so I did have to go to Ulta, and Ryan was awesome enough to let me pick out some things, so I just felt better overall because I was breaking out a ton, and it's gotten better since I started using this stuff, and I don't know if it's the primer or something like that, but I'll show you guys quick what I got. So I got Benefit the Professional, which is just a primer. If you are pregnant, you know that you are sweating a lot, so primer is very helpful, especially if you're trying to keep your makeup on, because it's kind of pointless not to put a primer on and then sweat all your makeup off that you bought because you wanted to cover stuff up. So this is really great. It's super soft, super smooth on your face. It has not broken me out at all, and I have acne prone skin. So, you know, currently pretty good. Then the next thing that I picked up is the Benefit Boing Concealer. My sister used this, so I knew it was a pretty safe bet because I had used it a few times before. I am the lightest shade, which is 01. So I really like it. It covers really well, but it is not cakey at all, and it works perfect. I can use it under my eyes without it creasing, but I'm not sure it would work for all skin types for that. And then the last thing that I got is a powder foundation by Bare Minerals. So it is natural and it is the Fair, which is also the lightest shade. I do feel that the shade that she picked out for me is a little bit too light, but I just take like a tiny bit of the Benefit Hoola bronzer that I have and put it just over, and then it's fine. It's not like a super big deal, and I think the next one up would be too dark or orange tinted. So I really like this stuff. They have worked out for me pretty well, so you can pick them up at Ulta or Sephora, I believe. So the next item I have is a baby book, which is a little bit of a different take on it. This one is up to 1 year, and I got it from an Etsy seller, on Etsy obviously, and it has a place for pregnancy thoughts and stuff like that, all of your pregnancy first, your first trimester, second, third trimester, and then it has a space for actually your shower invite and details about your shower, and pictures for when they're first born and their details, and then every month up to a year it also has a spot for. So it is a really cool concept. She also has 5-year ones too that go up to 5 years old, obviously, but I just went with the 1-year-old one because I want to make sure I stick with 1 year before I invest in a 5-year one. So it is a really neat idea, and she has really cute prints for this. And if you don't know the name yet, like I don't, you can tell her when you find out the gender and you pick the name out, and she will send it to you in the mail. So it was really easy. I got it super quick, no hassle, and it's really great. So if you guys want to check this out, I will leave the link for it below so you can go to the Etsy shop and peruse through her shop and see if there's anything you might like. So that is it for my actual questions. I'm going to go ahead and get into the bump shot for you guys now. So this is just my shirt, obviously, and this is what my stomach currently looks like. As you can see, it sticks out like a little bit at the bottom, which it wasn't there before, and it's just really low down, so it's not noticeable. That's my stomach at 12 weeks. I don't think I look pregnant from behind, probably not yet. I hope not. So this is what it looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That is it for my 12-week pregnancy update. I will most likely start doing them more weekly or bi-weekly now that I'm getting in my second trimester and things are changing more rapidly. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any ideas for mom videos, service dog videos, leave them down in the comments below. I hope you guys are having a great week, and I will see you next time. Bye!